Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going? In today's video, we're going to be talking about brain rots that I think I should be added into the game. Now, I think the first brain rot, we're going to be talking about 10 different ones that should be added to steal the brain rot. Now, the first one I think should be added is the Cerberus. Now, technically, it just got added, which is eel malatones, but it is not the Cerberus. It is just malatones that looks kind of like a Cerberus dog. The Cerberus, the original one, added to steal our brain rot, should be added, and I think it should give a total of 120 mil. Exactly. I think it should give more than the cannon, but I think it should be less rare than the cannon. Some brain rots give more and yet are less rare, like the Terramesses are not rarer than Spider. Point is, I think it should give more, and I think it should come from the Eternal Machine. Second brain rot I think should be added is the Headless Horseman. Now, if you don't know what this brain rot is, it is a huge myth. If you don't know the myth of the Headless Horseman, they are literally just headless horsemen. It's like there's like 5 of them. I think there should be a Headless Horseman with the pumpkin head that is already added to steal a brain rot, but it should be added to steal the brain rot, and it should give 150 mil, and I think it should be an Eternal that only comes from Walkway. Now, the third one I think should be added is the Nyan Cat. Now, the Nyan Cat is a huge meme that was released back in 2009. Now, I don't think this should be any old secret. I think this should be a goat. They haven't had a goat since 5 months. That is so long ago. It is time for a new goat, and I think it should be one that was a meme that is popular and has been immortalized since the dawn of time. Now, I think this should give 275 mil. I don't think it should give more than the Scary Total because it's just the other one, but I do think that it should give more than all the other Eternals. Now, the fourth one I think should be a secret. It is the I'm Cooked brain rot. Now, this brain rot should be a fish on a steak and a little chef piglet holding it. Now, if you kind of think of the John Pork that just got added to steal a brain rot, you should look at that, but imagine it in a chef hat with chef clothes, and I think it should be holding a fish, and it says, I'm cooked. Now, the fifth one should be also another cooked brain rot. This should be called We Are Cooking, and it should be 3 brain rots. One that's like in a fighting stance, second one that's walking menacingly just over and over again and standing in the same spot. Like, just imagining a brain rot just walking into a wall over and over and over again like this. That's what it should be. And the third one should just be a man who's buffing. And it's called We Are Cooking. The sixth one, I think, that should be added is a brain rot that is technically already in the other game, and it should be in this game, is a Lost Chicotero. Easily it should be added. We need more Lost brain rots badly, and we need ones. We barely have any as it is, and Lost brain rots don't get added much. And when has there been a good Lost brain rot that's been added? Lost Chicoteras, I think it should do the same thing as the E-Socks, but instead make them better. I think it should give a total of 20 mil exactly. Now, if you don't know why I'm saying this, I think there should be a girl bike in the middle. That's the Chicoterina, that is like a baby version of that, and then 2 Chicoteras that are baby. I think that would make the most sense, and it would look sick. Now, the 7th brain rot, I think, should be a taco brain rot. Now, this one has to be original, because they can't just copy Spider Sammy's game all the time. I don't think that would be fair. So the 7th one, I would say, would be the taco bike. Basically, although it's like the Taco Biscotera, the bike is literally just a taco, and then it's just a Chicotero, like, biting the taco. It would look hilarious in, like, a nacho or taco form. It would be weird, and how would you do that? But I think it would also look sick. The 8th one, I think, should be a Crazy Leany Pizzolini. Now, this was in a Fruits vs. Brainrots original, actually, and it looks sick. I love the little, like, the craziness that it has, like, a fang. I love the little pizza, the pepperoni, the cheese. I think this one should be 100% a really good secret that gives about 40 mil. We don't have, well, 45 mil, sorry. We don't have any 45 mil brain rots, and they always add 15 mil, 20 mil, 25, 20, 30, 35, 40. They always do stuff like that, so why not add one that gives 45? Now, we had 2 more left. Now, I think we should add a alligator combination. Yes, an alligator combination. Or like a shark combination. Now, technically, the alligator is technically a alligator, but it looks more like the shark from like the Tralala. It does not look like an alligator, in my opinion. It kind of fuses with one, but it's just like a flying shark. I think it should be the Shark King, which just got added recently in the index. I think it should be the Alligato. I think it should be the Tralero in some sort of shark combination. And it should give a total of how much they all give combined. Now, since the one gives 23.5 and the other gives 47, we could round it down to where it gives 70, plus the Tralala, and all the other lost brain rots. I think it should give a total of about 72.5 because all the shark brain rots, like the lost Tralitas, lost Tralitos, the Tralala, it gets inevitable and ridiculous. And the final brain rot that I think should be added is the couple brain rot. Now, these should actually be a huge bunch of them. I'm going to name a bunch of couples, and I think they should be added. They should add this in some maybe a happy update to celebrate maybe the like Dawn of the Dead, or not Dawn of the Dead. Sorry, like the holiday for the dead. I don't remember what it's called. Sorry to people who celebrate that. I am very sorry. I should say it should be the Law Lovers, which is the Chicotera and the Chicoterina. I think it should be the Orcalero with the Orcalerita. There's already an Orcalita kind of in the other game. And I think that the other one, I think, should be the last, would be probably a girl dragon. I know, it's crazy. I think it should be the Chacon Dragon and the Dragon Cannonoli. I know, it's crazy to say. It would be crazy. It would give, like, one of the best things. That would give 120 mil. I think the Lost Chicoteras would give about 12.5. And I think the Orcalera and the Orcalerita will probably give about 6 mil. The Orcalerita would probably give about 4.5, maybe like 4.4, something like that. Something stupid. And then the Orcala, we all love and know, and it would give 1 million. And maybe it could have the whole family with the like little baby orca in the middle, and they're like holding fins. It would look sick. Anyways, that's my idea of all the brands that should be added. Do you have any more ideas that you guys want me to do for videos to steal the brand out? Or do you guys want me to do more of those big videos that I do where I upload about like 1v1s that I did every 1v1? Or do you want me to try new stuff? What do you want me to do? I'm uploading daily, I'm on a grind, and I'm ready to post for you guys. You guys have been helping my videos a lot recently, and we just hit 100 quadrillion, and we also hit 1,000 views on my video. We are absolutely killing it in Still the Brain Rot and YouTube. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.